coming at you live from Gem OKC 86 Radio Studios. This is the LJeh Show.
What's going on? We will get the camera up soon. We will have the camera up soon. What's going on, everybody? I'm having a great day. Good morning. It is Wednesday, June 5th. Hope you're being safe out there as you travel to work. Travel to work and get to work and be a good employee. And if you're having a business, I hope you have a great day as well. Trying to get this camera on. All my fellow entrepreneurs out there, how are you doing? How's everybody doing? Okay. All right. So, no guest today. Well, maybe at 11 o'clock when at conservative as Christ comes on, we might have a guest in. Miss Shanice from Urban League. Still getting over a cold. Still dealing with that. But God is good at the end of the day. I've been using my wife's inhaler. And I probably should go to the doctor. I probably should go to the doctor to see if I got pneumonia or something. I really couldn't get through my workout. I mean, I can get through it, but I had chest tightness. Okay, because I think I got like congestion in my chest or something like that. But anyway, so yesterday I read some articles from the Daily Oklahoman. So Boston, to start off with OU softball, they got a walk-off home run yesterday. Shout out to them. Big shout out to them. They beat Florida. So whoever put the Florida Florida softball billboard up on I-35, there you go. You can take it down now. Whoever paid for that to happen, you can take it down now. OU softball had a great season. Try to win 4 championships in a row. Can they do it? Can they do it? Middale Public Schools joins other Oklahoma City area districts in providing free student meals. Also as well. Tomorrow we have you got Boston and Dallas starting the finals. Who's going to win? Who is going to win? Also, we got coming up today, I'm going to talk about today is Lyrics 102. Today is Hump Day. Today is Wednesday. So every Wednesday we do Lyrics 102. That's where I read the lyrics from the top song on the Billboard chart. And you know how the Billboard chart works is the number one song on the Billboard chart is the most bought, the most streamed, the most downloaded. Okay, and the most played on the radio. So all those 4 things come together to make that number one song. And so then there's a lot of politics involved, but the majority of the country, the majority of music listeners are tuned in to this song, that whatever song is on the Billboard chart, the top song. But let's get started. And also what we're going to have today is the urban influencer charts. I'm going to talk about the urban influencer charts. Going to read who is the top 10. Read the top 10 of the urban influencer chart. That's the only charts that I really like. I don't like most charts because there's a lot of politics involved, and I really don't care for a lot of these charts because of the politics that's involved in them. But this is the LJeh Show. Don't go anywhere. I'll be right back.
Let's go! The station that keeps it rocking 24/7.
Ladies and gentlemen,
LJeh Jam OKC 86 Radio.
Yeah. Thou shalt love thy crew, And my twins, I call that double U, yeah. They win, I win, fall out, we won't do, For all the ones that didn't leave, know them, know me. How I lean, yeah, thou shalt love like who, hey. If I got it, then the homies got it too, hey. If they come for me, they come after you, yeah. Ones who loyal to the grave, walk with you through heaven's gate. Thou shalt love that. I'll be your friend. Yeah. Hey, everybody needs somebody to lean on. You tell me where you falling, or when we turn it on. Family is not alone. Hold up each other's songs. I'll go off in the night. Long as I got my got a squad for the rich men, yeah. And we ain't need a rich for the Richard, yeah. We was all rich with a Nixon, yeah. And everything we do is presidential. Money by yes men, it came by friendship, yeah. The ones that will go with you the distance, yeah. That'll take it to your face when you're dripping, yeah. Go behind your back to defend you. And if we all fail, then we fail with our kinsmen. Too nice with the penship. Do they write your wins or they wish list? Or do they write your sins for remembrance? Or do they write your sins for redemption? If I bleed, it's a privilege, yeah. Grace to the ones that are still here, to the ones who chose to forgive us, yeah. Please God bless my crew, That my twins, I call that double U, yeah. They win, I win, fall out, we won't do, All the ones that didn't leave, know them, know me. How I lean, yeah, thou shalt love like who, hey. If I got it, then the homies got it too, hey. If they come for me, they come after you, yeah. Ones who loyal to the grave, walk with you through heaven's gate. Thou shalt love that.
Whole team in the city tonight and we light it up. It's a family affair, got my brothers on side of me. Angels that guided me, take me up. It's so rare when you really find real love. And it's genuine, not just a crew and clout and chasing Benjamins. Trust me, it's more to life. It's a war, hope you're ready to fight. And I'll fight for you. You can lean on me. My brother, my sister, my mother, my lover, my other, my if you need me, then just know I'm here for you. You don't have to bear it, you don't have to worry. You can lean on me, you can lean on me.
Y'all shall love that cool, hey. If I got it, then the homies got it too, hey. If they come for me, they come after you, yeah. Ones who loyal to the grave, walk with you through heaven's gate. Thou shalt love that cool.
Hey, it's the summer anthem. Hey, pull up in the 300, looking 100. Ever since I started, yeah, you know I've been stunting. Do it for my guy, got the squad and we coming. What I muscle up, all the rest couldn't stomach. Give you all facts, no fiction. Going for your dreams will bring friction. Don't hesitate over tension. They are just looking for a mention. Nothing makes you work harder for your dreams than working hard on something that is not your dreams. Can't do it on your own, you need a team. Tag in the best to make moves for the king. I ain't talking about Martin, I've been a warrior like Spartan. Don't want no weave in my garden. You see my spirit, I'm guarding. I give my praise to the Father. There ain't a thing that can bother. You see us warriors uniting. Not be afraid if you fighting against the one that we reppin'. Nothing will form from your weapon.
I'ma do me.
Let them talk about it.
I'ma do me.
Let them talk about it.
I'ma do me.
Don't care what a hater say. I'm in my own lane anyway.
I'ma do me.
I'm in my own lane.
I'ma do me.
I'm in my own lane.
I'ma do me.
I'm in my own lane. When you find yours, you'll never be the same. Yeah, I've been saved, but I'm not soft. Fire with the pen like hot sauce. Not near finished, check your stopwatch. I make the crowd jump like hopscotch. Can't nobody do me how he do me. He be blessing even when I don't deserve it. I ain't perfect, but he sees me, oh so worth it, let me work it. There is not a box I can fit in. I'm not your typical Christian. Yes, I know that some of y'all hate it. No, I promise I will not debate it. You just gotta deal, this life is for real. Want me to come up short, but I'ma stay standing tall like my name's Shaquille.
I'ma do me.
Let them talk about it.
I'ma do me.
Let them talk about it.
I'ma do me.
Don't care what a hater say. I'm in my own lane anyway.
I'ma do me.
I'm in my own lane.
I'ma do me.
I'm in my own lane.
I'ma do me.
I'm in my own lane. When you find yours, you'll never be the same. Every single day I'm breathing, giving glory to my God. Hallelujah, thank you Jesus for the comfort in the ride. When I feel lost, I just pray mode. Ready for the war like Rambo. Born to stand out, no camo. Don't make moves till he say so. Can't lead if you only follow. Truth is, you could go tomorrow. Wake up and only feel sorrow. That be a tough pill to swallow. I'm faith-based with a straight face. Giving good grace from a cold case. You don't chase what is in place.
I'ma do me.
Let them talk about it.
I'ma do me.
Let them talk about it.
I'ma do me.
Don't care what a hater say. I'm in my own lane anyway.
I'ma do me.
I'm in my own lane.
I'ma do me.
I'm in my own lane.
I'ma do me.
I'm in my own lane. When you find yours, you'll never be the same.
If the mirror on
Get on.
Ay, 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 ay. Ay, 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 ay. Yeah, jump out the whip on him, You know how I get, homie, I'm too sharp for these dub brothers, too smooth for these rough cutters. Oh, trying to be me, my whole life, but I get caught up with that all life. Yeah, you know how they thinking go, but I'm about to get it on tonight. Hold tight, whole spot with me. You seeing them, you seeing me, man, it's the same difference. 100 shame, no, we ain't changed. Okay, your boy might be a little different. Go hard, like concrete. Hold up, when you get me, man, I be out in these streets. Yeah, get it poppin' quick, yeah. Let the feeling jumpin' out the whip. Jumped out the whip. Now we ain't got no problems. About to kill it. Ain't nothing that gon' stop us. They can feel it, but they all in their feelings. They can get it, tell them all better get it. They can feel it, and it's all alright. They can get it, yeah. Ay, 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 ay. Jumped out the whip. Ay, 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 ay. And I jumped out the whip. Ay, 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 ay. Jumped out the whip. Ay, 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 ay. And I jumped out the whip. Yeah, jumped out the whip on him. I'm being me, I'm the one and only. Stepping up so clean, ain't a stain on me. Ooh, it's going down and I didn't know. Swinging hard like a Mondre Ward. Make it slow, tell them press record. I ain't playing around. Yeah, they give it up, but I'm staying down. Get it right, man, I'm getting to it. Quit with living, flipping, and then it's the watch me do it. All up, yeah, it's all good. And I'm jumping out the whip to prove. Shine on 'em. Yeah, man, we shine on 'em. Every time, wasting time, I ain't got time for it. Whip clean, my whip clean. I ain't riding dirty, man, I'm pristine. Jumping out the whip. Now we ain't got no problems. About to kill it. Ain't nothing that gon' stop us. They can feel it, but they all in their feelings. They can get it, tell them all better get it. They can feel it, and it's all alright. They can get it, yeah. Ay, 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 ay. Jumped out the whip. Ay, 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 ay. And I jumped out the whip. Ay, 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 ay. Jumped out the whip. Ay, 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 ay. And I jumped out the whip. They say that you did it, you jumped out the whip. Know that good feeling, you jumped out the whip. Swag on a million, you jumped out the whip. How you gon' get it? You jump out the whip. Tell them this is how we roll. Jumping out the whip, this is how it goes. From the bait to the 8H town where I'm from. Tell them, dog, it's time to get it on. Jumped out the whip. Now we ain't got no problems. About to kill it. Ain't nothing that gon' stop us. They can feel it, but they all in their feelings. They can get it, tell them all better get it. They can feel it, and it's all alright. They can get it, yeah.
The station that keeps it rocking 24/7.
Ladies and gentlemen,
KLRJ Jam OKC 86 Radio.
Welcome back to the LJ Show. Email us at the ljshow@gmail.com. That is the ljshow@gmail.com. Okay. What are the educational statistics in Oklahoma? What do you think they are? You think they're good? You think they're bad? Let's see. All right, so this is some data from the Daily Oklahoman. All right, so reads here, looking to make a bank. These college degrees pay the most for the Oklahoma graduates. So what degrees in Oklahoma, as far as Oklahoma graduates, pays the most? What degrees in Oklahoma pay the most? Okay. High schoolers across the nation are receiving their diplomas this month and heading on to the next chapter of their lives. Around 60% of high school graduates will go on to enroll in college or university classes, according to the Bureau of Labor Statistics. But many students enter university without a solid idea of what degree they are seeking. Ultimately, the choice, the choice is one that should be based on what you think you might enjoy doing and compatible with your idea of the future. So that is true. So if don't end up like me, okay, right now. So what I mean by that is I'm 37, and it took me until I was 37 to really grasp what I love to do. You don't want to be 17 years or 19 years after high school just not figuring it out. I mean, it's better late than never, but that is true. You want to get your degree in something that you really love doing. Now, I got my degree in criminology. I got my degree in criminology. I thought that I want to be a homicide detective and study crime stats. I do still study crime stats, but being a homicide detective, I will be up all night. I'll have all the photos on on the wall in the bedroom, and my wife I'll be driving my wife crazy. So there is no way I can be a homicide detective now. It's just I would drive my own self crazy. I would. But let's keep reading. All right, but knowing what kind of salary you might be making, hold on, let me enlarge this. Yeah. But knowing what kind of salary you might be making after graduation can help in making the decision in what to major in. Here are the lowest paying college degrees in Oklahoma. So let's see what they say. What are the highest paid? Enlarging. Let's make this bigger. All right, so I mean, this is pretty much, we all know this, right? So if you're in science and engineering, yes, you're going to get paid more, okay? And so then you get down to arts and sciences, it goes down. Got literature and languages, liberal arts and history, estimate, margin of error. What is the margin of error? What is that? Let me see. I don't know. They have margin of error on here. I don't know what that is. This is from the United States Census. So let's go to male and female. They break it down male and female. Okay. Well, I mean, that's about right. I mean, I tell all the kids and anybody that's going to go to school or anybody that's trying to figure out what to do with their life, choose something that's STEM related. Choose something that's STEM related. All right, so according to the data from the Census Bureau, Americans' community Surveys 5 years. Survey of those age 24 to 65 with a bachelor degree or higher. So they survey people that graduated and they're working, which makes sense. Our highest paying college majors in Oklahoma. Engineering, boom, $96,147 a year in the salary. Computers and mathematics and statistics, they're STEM. 73,732. Now look, don't just choose STEM because you are you want to make money. Don't just choose STEM because you want to make money. Choose STEM because that's what you want to do. Now, because you can be an engineer, you can be computer science, like creating software for companies and stuff, and like fixing data related issues, and working for Northrop Grumman or Boeing, and like helping create airplane parts and figure out the measurements for different projects, different construction projects, and different machines and stuff like that. But if you don't love to do that, then don't do it. Figure out what you love to do. If you love to do theater, do theater. You're gonna have to move out of Oklahoma though after you get the degree. Maybe. I don't know. I say that because I think that all professions can be done here. All professions can be done in any main city, really. Well, maybe not Wyoming, but you could do it here, and then you can go be a part of a movie at another state, and then come back and live here. In my opinion, but Hollywood is Hollywood, and if you want to try to go there and make it, I mean, it's Hollywood though. But I think you can make it there. But lowest paying college majors in Oklahoma. So let's go back to the highest paying. So business came in at $69,605, and then physical and related sciences came in at $69,562. Biological and agricultural and environmental sciences, $68,689. All right, so math. If you don't like math, you better learn. Lowest paying college majors in Oklahoma: liberal arts and history. Education, $48,880. Literature and languages, $48,662. Psychology, $48,269. Visual and performing arts, $43,461. Yeah, so that is the numbers for the highest paid and the lowest paid degrees for Oklahomans. You have to find out what you like to do. I said on a show 2 months ago, I think, why I left my job. I left my job in December. It was the best decision I ever made. If I'm pinching pennies with my own business, it is you can't put a price on peace. Okay, you just can't put a price on peace. And if I'm doing what I'm doing now for 14 hours, it is much more peaceful and less stressful than doing the job that I was doing. So I found myself dragging myself to work, and at the end of the day, now I didn't get a job that I applied for, but I could have kept applying and I would have got another job in another area with the same pay. I just could have kept applying. I would have got the job, or a job like it. But and corporate America is not for me. I thought it was going to be for me, but it's not, and it's not for everybody. It's not for me. But all right, so Urban League is putting on a expungement event June 22nd, and this Saturday is going to be a warrant removal event that Oklahoma County is putting on. So we'll be talking about that later in Conservative as Christ show, and then when I come back in the next segment, I'm going to give you the date and the information for those events. So and the main thing you need to know about that is you need to register first, and you need to contact Urban League, and you need to contact Oklahoma County. But I'll give you the numbers and email addresses or websites that you guys need to know about that. Happy Hump Day. Happy Hump Day. Email us at the LJShow@gmail.com. That is the LJShow@gmail.com. Have you listened to the 5-6 radio show? It is awesome. Pastor Matt Vonwald does a great job. We also got Mr. Dale Kern comes on, DK on the radio at 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. Every night, Monday through Friday. So the goal is Monday through Friday on the station is to have all local hosts. Okay, so right now I come on at 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. and then after me it's Ontario Richard show from 9 a.m. to 12 to noon, and then it's Conservative as Christ noon to 2 p.m. and then it's Pastor Matt Vonwald on on Wednesdays. He comes on. So tonight he'll be on. He comes on at 5 p.m. So then we have Mr. Dale Kern, DK on the radio, 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. every day, Monday through Friday. So if you would like to join the radio personality team, come and let us know. Email us at jamokc86@gmail.com. That is jamokc86@gmail.com. This is LJ Show. I'll be right back.
In the heartland of Oklahoma, where wide open spaces meet winding roads, safety is paramount. We all share the same road, but navigating these 2-lane roads requires caution. Yield to oncoming traffic and come to a full and complete stop when entering a highway. Because when we drive responsibly, we protect what matters most: our families, our community, and ourselves. Let's make it home safe. Make Oklahoma safe.
This message is brought to you by Oklahoma Transportation and the Oklahoma Turnpike Authority.
You've seen children at their best and at other times, and you still love them. If you've got love to give, we've got foster children who need it. Visit okfosters.org to learn more about becoming a foster parent.
Sponsored by Oklahoma Human Services.
I can see the light, yeah, bright as day. Coming to the rescue right away. No, yeah. Yeah, it's been strange here, I can say. But being here with you makes it okay. Yeah. I can feel the pain stop. I was at a low, yeah. I can see the sun up. But you came and showed me with love is face to face. Yeah. You and I in the springtime, you and me time. But in the meantime, it only gets better. It only gets better. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hey, when I think of how you came my way, yeah, and every time you've come to save the day, yeah, I can't think of nothing else to say, yeah. So I'll give you my love now and always, always, yeah. I can feel the pain stop. I was at a low, yeah. You see the sun up, but you came and showed me what love is face to face. Ooh, you and I in the springtime, you and me time. But in the meantime, it only gets better. It only gets better. It only gets better. It only gets better. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Bum, bum, ba-dum, ba-da. 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 time, it only gets better. It only gets better. Only gets better. It only gets better from here. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's better riding with you. Yeah. You and I, springtime, April, May, June, July. It only gets better, yeah. Here we go. Oh, give thanks unto the Lord, for he is good. Yes, he is good. Oh, give thanks unto the Lord, for he is good. Yes, he is good. Let's go. Yeah. Play it one more time. Look at your neighbor next to you. Come on, sing. Oh, give thanks. Come on. Oh, give thanks yes, sir. To the Lord, for he is good. Yes, he is good. Oh, give thanks unto the Lord, for he is good. Yes, he is. I like to try here to say, come on. He is worthy. Yes, he is.
President Biden is in France for the 80th anniversary of D-Day.
He was welcomed by French officials and an honor guard on he'll visit hallowed ground near the beaches of Normandy, where rows of bone-white headstones mark the graves of US soldiers who died to bring an end to World War II. He'll also speak on Friday at Pointe du Hoc, a spot on the French coast where army rangers scaled seaside cliffs to overcome Nazi defences. I'm Charles de Lethesme.
With the election looming, President Biden deciding to take action that he claims will limit asylum claims at the southern border, but Republicans say it's all for show, a plan that in reality will accomplish nothing. Former President Trump, who did secure the border, calls the Biden plan weak and pathetic. Come July 11th, Mr. Trump to be sentenced for his conviction in his New York criminal trial, and some GOP senators are speaking out.
Several Republicans are warning Judge Juan Merchan against the advisability of sentencing Trump to either jail or home detention. They say anything that hinders his mobility will hurt the presumptive GOP nominee's ability to campaign for president and may raise major questions about the fairness of the upcoming election. Senator John Cornyn, a former state Supreme Court justice in Texas, says jailing Trump would amount to, quote, a further abuse of power. North Carolina Senator Ted Budd said it would be, in his words, foolish for the judge to sentence Trump to jail or house arrest. Bob Agnew reporting.
Also at SRNnews.com, his crack cocaine addiction, the focus of yesterday's testimony at Hunter Biden's federal firearms trial in Delaware. Testimony is to resume today. Lebanese soldiers have thwarted an attempted attack by a gunman on the U.S. Embassy near Beirut. On Wall Street this morning, the Dow futures 46 points higher. NASDAQ futures are up 85 points. This is SRN News. A federal appeals court heard arguments this week over the firing of a pro-life flight attendant.
At the heart of the arguments was whether a flight attendant was fired for her religious beliefs or for her improper conduct when she sent graphic pro-life material and disparaging messages to a union leader. Southwest Airlines and the union are seeking to reverse an $800,000 reward to the Christian woman. The case also involves an earlier judge's contempt order requiring 3 of the airline's attorneys to undergo religious liberty training. Greg Clugston, SRN News.
Pakistani police say a Christian man who was accused of blasphemy and attacked by a mob has died of his injuries. More than 100 Muslims were arrested last month and charged under anti-terrorism laws for assaulting a Christian father and son over allegations they desecrated pages of Islam's holy book. Police say the 72-year-old man died this week despite twice undergoing surgery. This is SRN News. Props to the honest juror.
Federal authorities in Minnesota are to determine who attempted to bribe a juror with a bag of cash containing $120,000 to get her to acquit 7 defendants on charges of stealing more than $40 million from a program meant to feed children during the pandemic. They've confiscated cell phones and taken all 7 defendants into custody. The case went to the jury Monday after the juror who promptly reported the attempted bribe to police was dismissed and replaced with an alternate. Keith Peters reporting.
Witness testimony is due to continue today in the Hunter Biden federal firearms trial. Prosecutors spent hours yesterday showing jurors evidence of Biden's drug problem, but they say addiction, no excuse for his lying on a federal form in order to buy a gun. Hunter Biden has pleaded not guilty to all of the charges against him. Once again on Wall Street, the NASDAQ futures 91 points higher. More details, SRNnews.com.
Right now.
Guess who? Nobody got nothing on us.
You're locked in to the greatest station. KLRJ Jam OKC 86 Radio.
Back here on the LJ Show, I got some great news. This is the great news. This is the day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice. We will rejoice and be glad in it. We will rejoice and be glad in it. Find some way to, first of all, be safe going to work or whatever you're doing, going to the gym. Get you some coffee. Make sure you're up. Be safe. And then find a way to be happy this morning. Don't make it bad for your coworkers and your boss and your employees, the people around you, your families and friends. Find a way to be happy this morning. You got another day on this earth that God created that is something to be happy about. Okay. I think I want to read another article before I get to the charts. Well, we might just have to just go to the charts. I had something else going on, but all right. So the urban influencer charts is the best ones I like. Okay, it's the best ones I like. It's a lot of these charts are they're real political, and I don't really care for them really. But what I do, I say that, but now later I'm gonna talk about the Billboard chart, the number one song on the Billboard chart, but for Lyrics 102. But let's get into the urban. Excuse me, still getting over this cold. The urban influencer chart for Christian hip hop. All right, so here it is. Coming at number 30, Bay Turner. Number 29, Big Phil. Serious Voice, Dr. Shepard, Boy, featuring Cindy. You know what? Sometimes I can't say these CHH names. I can't say them. And some of them, be honest with you, just go with your first and last name. Just go with your first and last name. I guess you're trying to gravitate and empathize and relate to the streets. I mean, I get that. But sometimes you just go with your first and last name because everybody on the streets, at some point they're going to get a job. They're trying to live a life. So when they go and fill out the job application or college education or something like that, or tech school application, they're going to put their first and last name on the forms. So it's fine to use your first and last name. Okay, rappers? But also get that there's a story behind each name. So the ones that I know that do it, they have an actual story behind why they do it, just like me. My name is LJ, LJEH, but that's not too outlandish of what my name is. That's my initials. So it's you kind of get it, but. All right, so number 24, Raquel. Number 23, Son G. Number 22, Daryl Gale. Number 21, Mo 60. 20, Sovereign Grace Music. Number 19, coming in at 19. What's that? Renee. Number 18, Donatello. Is that the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles name? Donatello and Virtuous. Okay. 17, JUSB VOG. Now, most of these artists are independent artists. They're independent. Most of them. All right, Sam Purpose. Hold on. I think it's a Sam Purpose here. All right, so Sam Purpose, TK, 2K, JJ. What is that? The Hebrew Girl coming in 14. Number 13, Mela. I'm not even going to try it. Number 12, Chosen One original. Number 11, K Glory featuring Melodon. Number 10, Kevin Williams. Number 9, Kenneth Clark. Number 8, Baker the Legend. 7, K Glory featuring Mela. K Glory is on here twice. All right, number 6, Eddie Clark. Number 5, 13, Disciple. Number 4, God's the Chosen. All right, number 3, Cy the Southern Yankee. All right, number 2, Obi-Wan. Number 1, Ali Rich. So congratulations to the people that made the Urban Influencer Christian Hip Hop chart this week. Let me see. So yeah, so every Monday they make a new list every Monday. Yeah, I think so. Most of those artists are independent, and I love independent artists. And I tell every artist, if you can, go independent. If you can, go independent because you own all the rights and stuff. You tell yourself what to do. Now, you need a manager to help you plan, to help you manage your tours, your ministry events, the planning and the calendar and all that stuff. You need a manager to help you manage all that stuff. Okay, it's a somewhat of a manager. If you can't do it yourself, most of the time, artists can't. Okay, you can't be an artist, be at the place, do the show, do the speaking engagement events, be at the radio station, be on this podcast. You just can't do everything and still be a manager sometimes. Now, some artists can do it. Some artists can do it, but for the most part, I've seen that artists really have an issue doing that. They have an issue doing it. But I don't know. I always say go independent. You know, if you go record label, then a lot of the record labels going to do a lot of that stuff. Makes it easier. But when it comes to like the money part, the money that you get, the percentages and all that stuff, you know, royalties, and I don't think it's worth it. I really don't. The music industry has changed, and it's really more worth your time to not sign a record deal. Go independent. Go get you a DAW. Go get you a keyboard. Go get you a MIDI controller. Even buying tracks. There's so many producers that overcharges for tracks, overcharges for mixing, overcharges for engineering. I'm not gonna say any names, but of the artists, but some artists have told me that how expensive it is to get their albums done and get their EPs done and their singles done. And that's because, like, if you're, I'm thinking about starting to produce again, but I can mix, I can master, I can engineer. But a lot of these producers are overcharging big time. They're overcharging. And, you know, I'm not trying to count anybody's pockets. If you say, hey, if you want me to mix this song, that's $500. That's $500. Or what have you. And some people, some artists, they think, well, I want this guy to do it because he did this and he's good. And it's a lot. I would say to do some extensive research. Really, really do some extensive research. If you're an artist out there and you're looking to get an album done, get a song done, get a project done, because really do some extensive research on who else is out there. Okay? Who else is out there? There's a lot of people out there, man. There's a lot of producers out there. There's a lot of engineers. It's a lot of people that can. Now, I don't believe in helping you write a song. I don't believe in that, because as a Christian music artist, your song, your words need to come from your relationship with God. Okay, I'm not gonna help you write a song. But I just think that, especially if you're a Christian hip hop artist, or if you're an R&B artist, rhythm and praise, or Christian pop, anything non-live, anything where you don't have to use, where you're just using a MIDI controller to make everything. If you're using a MIDI controller to make everything, it should be way less expensive to make that song than it is to like get some drums and a keyboard, bass guitar, you know, percussion stuff, you know, like shakers and bongos, and, you know, put some trumpets, like the gospel stuff. Like CCM, got all those guitars. That stuff gets expensive. It does, because you got to pay all those musicians. It takes more time. You got to get singers. You know, if you can't sing it all yourself, so that takes more time, and it's more people involved. More people that get involved in the song that you're making and the things that you're trying to do, the more money you're going to spend. So if you can just condense the amount of people that you got involved to help you, then it's going to be less money. But it might also maybe less stressful for a lot of artists to just pay somebody to do it. It'd be less stressful for me to pay somebody to fix my AC in my truck than me to watch a YouTube video and fix it. It'd be a lot less stressful. And that's probably what I'm going to do. because I don't feel like doing that. And that's probably why a lot of artists do that. That's probably why a lot of artists just say, you know what, I'll just pay this $700 for this one song to get mixed and mastered, and I'll just deal with it because I don't feel like doing it. But then you're out of $700 when you could have been out of $300 if you would have researched some more on Fiverr, some other websites, some Facebook, Instagram, just talking to people, just research some more. You could have been out of $300, $250 for the same result, same sound, probably even better sound if you just do some more research. That's all I'm saying. Just do a little bit more research. Okay. I think I'm gonna take another break. See if I had read that. Wait a minute. Okay. Here's another story from the Daily Oklahoma high school winter sports. Okay, 2023-24 all-state and all-city teams in basketball, swimming, and wrestling. So congratulations to these athletes. Let's go. 2023-24 Oklahoma high school winter sports season is over. So you know what that means. It's spring sports season in time for winter sports awards. The Oklahoma is rolling out its all-city and all-state awards for basketball and swimming. Let me see if I can find these. See if I can find the players. I don't see it. Okay. I will find that, but whoever made this list, congratulations to you. No. That's horrible. That's horrible. Okay, here we go. For basketball girls, at least, Player of the Year, Keely Sparks from Norman. Go Tigers! Go Tigers, man. All right, so here goes another high school girls basketball. Kaya Smith from Putnam City West. Congratulations. Another one, McCarla Johnson, Tulsa Booker T. Washington. Congratulations. Coach of the Year, Jerron Jefferson from Putnam City West. Now, I've heard about him. Congratulations, Coach. All right, so another high school girls basketball player that made the All-Oklahoma team. So Zaya Van from Bethany. Congratulations, and she's an OU signee. All right. She's a smart young lady. She signed to play with OU. So Kazia Lofton from Bethany, also an OU commit. Congratulations. High school girls basketball Super 5 Player of the Year, Keely Sparks. Our high school basketballs, Coach of the Year, I already said that. Mr. Jerron Jefferson, Putnam City West. Y'all give it up for those individuals that made the Oklahoma 2024 Super High School basketball teams. When I find the boys, I will announce it. If I would have stayed in the gym a little bit longer in high school and took it more serious, I'd have been a great point guard. I can play point guard now. I need to lose like 30 pounds, but then I'll be a lot better at it. But I can play point guard now. But congratulations to them. When we come back from the break, I am going to go over the number one song in the Billboard chart, on the Billboard chart. What is it? What is the number one song on the Billboard chart? What is Lyrics 102? How are you doing this morning? What are you doing this morning? You going to work? Are you off? What is it? This is the LJ Show. Don't go anywhere. I'll be right back.
Slamming on Cadillac doors, right when they thinking it's over. I put my feet on the sofa, recipe all the aroma, centipede hundreds of soldiers. I bring the feels of emotions. You can't even talk, need emoji. You can't even talk, gotta show me. The internet thinking they know me. That's why I don't post on the low key. That's why I put trap on the lo-fi. So when they hit us out here, oh my. Wait till we get up in SoFi, and I ain't have to wait in no traffic, and I ain't have to wear no laminate, messing up the aesthetics of this fabric. I talented up all the confidence needed. From scratch, had to pick up the pieces. The road to the top full of roaches and leeches. I've been in the bottom, I don't need a reason. My hopes in the highest, my face in forever. I slow up the rep if I feel I want to make a different point up in the session. I slowly battle depression. I know I'm one of the greatest, but God still got me on the wait list. That means he's teaching me patience, and I ain't going nowhere without him. I'm back on my job like a day shift. Sleeping on me kinda dangerous. Connected like Wi-Fi, that ain't praying hands, that's a high five. Y'all still saying y'all top 5, but y'all not mine. I keep it 100, I used to go hungry for saving my money to cop a new mic. The pockets were bunny, I needed a lift, but I knew he was coming on sight. What you say better mean it. Made a mess and guess who had to clean it. And the worse that it get, it just making me better. Sweat to succeed, so I put on my sweater. Really roll like a cheater to get to the cheddar. Had the money as long as it can't have you. Can't just sit and wait on a number like it's a raffle, but all green ain't good green, all snakes don't battle. Rendezvous party or two, I had trouble praying. No more prodigal moments, you know I'm staying. Wait on Jesus was worth it. He got me try to reverse it. They think I'm living my best life. I told them I'm just rehearsing. Give me an egg when I'm serving. Salvation free when I'm working. That means he's teaching me patience, and I ain't going nowhere without him. I'm back on my job like a day shift. Sleeping on me kinda
It's the #1 station blazing the airwaves.
Right here, so keep it locked.
This is KLRJ, Jam OKC 86 Radio.
Back here on the LJ Show. Email us at the ljshow@gmail.com. Join us at the People's Convention. The People's Convention. The People's Convention. Man, it's going to be great. The station has been awarded 2 press passes for the People's Convention in Detroit, Michigan. And we're going to have a great time. Hopefully it will be me and Mr. Michael, the Wretch. Let me get you the dates. June 14th through the 16th in Detroit, Michigan. Turning Point Action sponsored. Is sponsoring this, and this is the Turning Point Action event. Gonna have a great time. People's Convention, June 14th to the 16th, Detroit, Michigan. Come on out and join us. Get your tickets. Get your tickets. Get your tickets. Here are the speakers: President Donald Trump, Charlie Kirk, Vivek Ramaswamy, Ben Carson, Steve Bannon, Donald Trump Jr., former Congressman Tulsi Gabbard. You can find all this on our website as well. Kristi Noem, Governor of South Dakota. Yeah. Candace Owens, Lord Trump, Senator Rick Scott, Jack Posobiec, and more. We will be there covering the event. We will be there doing interviews, and the reason we will be there is to cover the event. We're going to see what's going on. But I love free speech, and I love that Turning Point Action really values, and Turning Point USA really values free speech. I said that to WC yesterday, and that's what I really love about Charlie Kirk is he really values having a conversation with people that he disagrees with. And in our society today, that is just really, really missing. It's gone. It's almost vacant because of cancel culture. I disagree with you, so we can't have a conversation at all. It's crazy. Let's get into Lyrics 102. Let's get into Lyrics 102. What was the number one song this week? There it is. I Had Some Help by Post Malone featuring Morgan Wallen. So let's pull up these lyrics and see what's going on. See what's going on with these lyrics. All right, so let me fix this. Let me make this bigger for you guys so you can see it. There we go. Or bigger for me so I can see it. All right, so what we do here in Lyrics 102, every Wednesday, we read the lyrics verbatim. Okay, now if it's a cuss word or something like that, I won't say it, but I'll say the syllable of it. But I want to show the world what's really going on in the secular music industry. Just unveiling it, taking the covers off so you can see it, just like you're in the country and you're cleaning up outside, and you pull up something that's been sitting on the ground for a long time. Or you don't have to be in the country. You could just be outside of your house or whatever, somewhere. If you pull up something that's been sitting on the ground for a long time and you pull it up, something like a bunch of ants or a snake or something's gonna be under there. So you didn't know what was under there until you uncovered what was there. So this is what we want to do on Lyrics 102. All right, so let me see. Here we go. All right. I Had Some Help from featuring Morgan Wallen, song by Post Malone. So you got a lot of nerve, don't you, baby? I only hit the curb cause you're telling all your friends that I'm crazy, like I'm the only one. Why do you throw them stones if you had it? You know what I'm gonna start doing? I'm gonna start reading the description of the song, so we can know the background of the story of the song. Why do you throw them stones if you had a wild hair of your own or two? Living in your big glass house with a view. I thought you knew. I had some help if it ain't like okay. It ain't like I can see. Sometimes I got a little issue reading some of these words because of how it's written. It ain't like I can make this kind of mess all by myself. Don't act like you ain't helped me with pull that bottle off the shelf. Been deep in every weekend. If you couldn't tell, they say teamwork makes the dream work. Hell, I had some help. Okay, help. Okay. So far, not too bad. Not too bad so far. All right, so you thought I'd take the blame for us crumbling. Go around like you ain't guilty of something. Already lost the game that you've been running. Guess it's catching up to you, huh? You think that you're so innocent after... Oh, there it is. You see? You see. Now, I don't do this to be mean. I just do this so you guys can see. Because a lot of times, these artists, and it's the craziest thing, right? They'll write these lyrics and then they'll make like a version that the radio can play, and it has like a... And it's like a little pause on the vocals, and it sounds so crazy, but the radio plays it, and it's just outrageous to me. But why put this in here? Why put the S word in here? It just doesn't make any sense. I don't understand why this has to go in here. All right, so what was it at? Okay, help. It takes me a break in 2. Ooh, baby. What was I at? I had some help. Don't act like you ain't helped me in the bottle off the shelf. Been deep in every weekend. If you tell, they say teamwork makes the dream work, but it takes 2 to break your heart in 2. Oh, baby, you blame me, and baby, I blame you off. That ain't the truth. I had some help. Okay, let's move it on to... Oh, you think that you're so innocent after all the S you did. I ain't an angel. You ain't heaven sent. Can't wash our hands. And I know a lot of you that are Post Malone fans or fans of secular music, inspired by secular music, will look at this and say, "Oh, that's just that's one word, man. It's one word. It's one word." What did Satan say in Genesis to Eve? Did God really say, "You ain't gonna die"? Truly, you ain't. Girl, eat that. Girl, eat the grapes or apple or watermelon, whatever they had. Eat that fruit. You gonna be all right. You go. Believe me. Just trust me. That's what you need to do. Just trust me. All right. So moving on. Let me scroll it down. Okay. I had some help. Ain't like I can make. Okay, that must be the chorus again. So it takes 2 to break your heart in 2. Ooh, baby, you blame me, and baby, I blame you. If that ain't the truth, I had some help. It ain't like I can mess this kind of mess all by myself. Don't act like you ain't helped me pull that bottle off the shelf. Been deep. So maybe I think this is an argument song, like he's having an argument with a girl or something. I think this is what this is. So he's saying help. So he has some help. He has some help doing what? With ruining his life, ruining something. He has some help with something. All right. Maybe somebody is he had help doing something. Maybe he had help with the bad decision he made, or the way he's living his life. He wishing to do something, and then this other person is trying to blame him, and he's just coming back at him. But overall, it's not that bad. It's just why put the S word in there at all? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's idolatry. I mean, it's putting your hope in a human, really. But it sounds like a conversation he's trying to have with somebody, but it's not really ratchet. It's not really ratchet. It's not. You have a vocal part in here with the S word, and they probably don't play it on the radio, so that's probably why you guys don't know it's there. But so that is lyrics 102. I had some help by Post Malone. Now let's see what was the number 2 song. Not Like Us, Kendrick Lamar. Ooh, should I do that one? Let's do it. Let's do Not Like Us because that's everybody's Kendrick Lamar. Not everybody's favorite artist, but a lot of you. Let's see what this is. Not like us. All right, P.S. Oh, I see dead people. Must. Oh man. Why? Why is that in the song, man? Like, okay, all right. I see dead people mustard on the beat. Sometimes it slips out. Sometimes I make a mistake. Okay, I mustard on the beat. Debo, any rap. See, I don't understand. You know what? There's a lot of artists, a lot of Christian rap artists. Not a lot, but there's some that are inspired by Kendrick Lamar. And, everybody's been, I guess he was beefing with somebody. Was it Meek Mill or J. Cole? One of those other rappers he's beefing with, I guess. But I don't understand what inspires you about this. What is this? I see dead people. I mustard on the beat. Debo, any rap in, he a free throw. Man down, calling ambulance, tell him breathe, bro. Nail Layton to the cross. He walk around like. Also, this is like a self-righteous. Everybody's being self-righteous, so nail me to the cross, I guess is what he's saying. What's up with these jabroni ANs trying to see Compton? The industry can't hate me. F them. See, this is why I do this. So you guys can see what this is. You know what I'm going to start doing? Y'all let me know. Email me. Or we'll have the text line up this week. Y'all can email me and let me know what artists do you want me to pull lyrics up on. Now, what's going to happen is a lot of you are not going to do that because you don't want me to you don't want me to reveal some things. Like when I first started doing this, people were asking me to show Beyonce's lyrics of the new album she had on the horse. I think it was that song Church Girl. So I did that, and you can immediately see the problem with that album. I mean, those songs. All right, so the industry can hate me, F them all, and they mama. Very inspiring. How many options you really got? I mean, it's too many options. I'm finna pass on this body. I'm John Stockton. Beat your A and hide the Bible if God watching. What? Beat your A and hide the Bible if God watching. Sometimes you gotta pop out and show in certified boogeyman. I'm putting it up here so y'all can see it. I'm putting it up here so y'all can see it. This is the idolatry that and the nonsense that people are inspired by. This is what the black community is inspired by. Yeah, I said it. I said it. Yeah, I did that. This is what we inspired by. This nonsense. This is what this is. It is. It's nonsense. It's a hot mess in my wife's voice. That's her thing. She always says, "This is a hot freaking doggone mess." This is what this is. If you're not watching on Facebook, you don't know what I'm talking about. So pull up Kendrick Lamar's newest song, "Not Like Us." I think it's his newest song because it's number 2 song on the Billboard chart. It's number 2 song on the Billboard chart. This is I don't understand how people are inspired by this. Like why does this inspires you to commit a crime? To be away from your family. not to go to work tomorrow because you're in jail, or to just not have any peace and tranquility, man. It's what inspires you to do. But this is what sells, and these record label companies are telling these artists to do this. Now, they may not be telling him. He may be just wanting to do it because this is how he truly feels. Some of these artists are like that. They truly feel this way, and that's how they actually think. That's how they talk. But so many people are inspired by this. Oh, so is he? Okay, so maybe he was. Here's something about Drake. Maybe he was having beef with Drake. Say, Drake, I hear you like him young. Wow, you better not ever go to Cell Block 1 to any B that talk to him and they in love. Just make sure you hire your little sister from him. They tell me Chubb's the only one. Oh, gosh. I think I heard about this. I think he's beefing with Drake, and then he made a diss track. I think is this a diss track about Drake? But it's still, man, look at that, man. It's all right. I for all you deep saints, I'll pull it off for you guys. I will pull it off for you guys. So that was Lyrics 102. I actually did 2 songs instead of 1. Hey, I want you guys to see it. You got to see it. You got to see it. You got to see it, man. I mean, really. So Bryson Gray's song, Taking Back the Rainbows, is one of my favorite songs of this time of the year and this month. We know what this month is proclaimed to be by the United States, but we know what God says. Now keep it locked right here on the LJ Show. Don't go anywhere.
Uninviting. A short time ago, the team announced it was re-inviting them.
It's written in the first book of Genesis till Satan perverted it.
My team, and for the Lord we sing. What do you mean? They turn the rainbow to sin, but they don't know what it means. It is a promise, it isn't pride. God said he would no longer flood the earth. Now it's for abominations when they put the flags outside your church. Hey, Deuteronomy 22:5. Now you got grown men wearing these skirts. LA Dodgers mocking God, but soon they'll all be reimbursed. It's about the covenant, not about pride. They mark our Lord as we sit to the side. Who gon' bow down? Who gon' stand up for God? Borders align, the wicked gon' hide, and all the media telling you lies. Christ ain't come for peace, he came to divide. And that's Luke 12:51. Good versus evil, it's time to decide. Can't be lukewarm, cause you gon' pick a side. Saying you politics as a disguise. I say America needs to repent. No politician can stop our demise.
It's written in the first book of Genesis till Satan perverted it.
Who could have thought or knew? We say the word woman and be referring to dudes. Said I hope you putting pops offended and you feel attacked. Cause I'm here stand the fearless to take the rainbow back. And we're rising like a nation, calling out sin, no hesitation. Shamika play nice, no obligation. I'ma call it what it is, abomination. And I'm snatching, I ain't asking. Got an animal instinct, Carol Baskin. My tongue is the gun, yeah, the assassin. Love is love, nasty. Taste the rainbow. No thanks, I'd rather die. Unless it's God's show. That sign up in the sky. Take a line from T to T. Like what's gay love got to do with me? I got a rainbow on my neck and I can't breathe.
He's born to never flood the earth again. The earth again. Said he's born to never flood the earth again. His
Welcome back to the LJeh Show on Jam OKC 86 Radio. Facebook page, Facebook Live. If you have not downloaded the podcast, we on the podcast platforms, baby. Wherever you listen to podcasts at, you can listen to any of our shows if you missed the live versions. The LJeh Show comes to you Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. Monday through Friday. Going live on Facebook Live. And also, the video feeds will be on YouTube, uploaded to YouTube after the fact. So you ain't got no choice. All right. If you want to sponsor a show, sponsor the LJeh Show, hit us up at jamokc86@gmail.com. That is jamokc86@gmail.com. If you would love to sponsor a show, become one of our wonderful sponsors. I got a video I'm gonna play. 10 ways socialism ignores basic economics. Do you love socialism? Do you love socialism? So let's go over some 10 ways. Frank Turek, I met him last December at the American Fest in Phoenix, Arizona. And so he's going to explain 10 ways socialism ignores basic economics. I'm not a socialism fan, so there you go with that. But let's go and see what he's saying, what he has to say about this. So are you a fan of socialism? I am not a fan of socialism at all. You know, there's countries that's not doing very well when it comes to socialism, and it's because of socialism. So that's why I'm not a fan. I'm just not a fan. It's just, I don't believe it works. I don't believe it's good for the economy. But let's see what Frank has to say about the matter.
Because it ignores Economics 101. And this isn't a course on economics, obviously, but I'm just throwing some ideas up here. Most of you probably are very familiar with these ideas. Some of you may not have thought some of this. But we're just going to go through some reasons that socialism doesn't work and what does work in economics. What is the absolute necessity to have good economics? Number one, you have to have private property. Right? If you don't have private property, how can you engage in any kind of commerce? You got to be able to sell something or buy something. It implies you've got private property. Now, the Bible presupposes private property. How? Think of the commandments. Thou shalt not steal. Secondly, and this is where so many countries fall down, you have to have the rule of law. If you don't have the rule of law, you're not going to have security in the marketplace, and there's going to be harms done. Also, free enterprise, and that increases value. A little bit later, we're going to talk about how the pie is not static. This is one of the myths that people think. There's only so much wealth out there, and you can't grow wealth. You know, if I win, you have to lose. That's not the way it works, but that's what people think. But you can increase value. How about number 4? You also need competition because it motivates innovation and it also brings forth quality. Number 5, and this is a big myth, that people think capitalism is motivated by greed. No, it's motivated by self-interest. And it also provides you the ability to serve and benefit yourself at the same time. Number 6, here's what Dave was just saying, the invisible hand. There's a free market invisible hand, and here's how he put it in The Wealth of Nations. He said, every individual intends only his own security, and he is in this, as in many other cases, led by an invisible hand to promote an end which was not part of his intention. The guy mining graphite in Sri Lanka probably doesn't even know it's going for pencils, right? Or the guy making the equipment to mine graphite doesn't even know that it's going to mine graphite. He says, by pursuing his own interests, he frequently promotes that of the society more effectively than when he really intends to promote it. I've never known much good done by those who affected to trade for the public good. In other words, when people are really trying to help the public, he says, I haven't really seen that happen. But if they just go about their common tasks every day, operating in their own self-interest, somehow it helps everybody. This is why socialism can't work, because there's nobody that has the knowledge or the time or the ability to say, okay, you guys work on this, you guys work on that, you guys work on this, you guys work on that, you guys work on this. We're all going to bring it together and we're all going to make an iPhone. Nope, it'll never happen. The free rider problem. They can benefit from a system without contributing. This is because we have a sinful nature. Number 8, just got a few more of these. The ripple effect. The ripple effect. Why is that important to economics? Because I see so many people ignoring it. Like, for example, tax rates. If you lower tax rates, what happens to tax revenue? It goes up. Not always, because there's a limit. Obviously, you can't cut it to 0, right? Okay, because then you'd have no revenue. But history shows that if you lower tax rates and more people in the private sector can then keep their money, what do they wind up doing with it? They wind up spending and investing it, which creates economic activity, which actually sends more money to the government. Again, there's a limit to this. You can't cut it to 0. Supply.
So, those 9 things he was talking about, I think he has another one as well. Me and Michael, we would probably go in the deep detail on these things at Conservative as Christ show. But this is not a reason why socialism doesn't work. It doesn't work. It's not good for the economy. It's not good for America. It's not. That's why the reason why people want to come to America is because of our capitalistic society. We're capitalism. We love capitalism. That's why people want to come to America, because of that. The LJ Show at gmail.com. The LJ Show at gmail.com. That's how you can talk to us. Get us your prayer requests. The text line. I'll have the text line tomorrow. All right. Follow me on TikTok, Twitter, my X, Facebook, Instagram. It's the LJ Show. I am LJeh Johnson. Coming up next, the Ontario Richard Show.
It's the AJ Show.